Hello guys, in today's video we're going to be looking at the FIFA 23 ratings that have been released so far. So we can see Benzema, Ballon d'Or Benzema, obviously 91 rated with the stats 80 pace, 88 shooting, 83 passing. Well, you can see the stats on the screen. 4-star skills, 4-star weak foot is he's deserved, but means he's not going to be completely meta. That's quite helpful. At the start of the game, the shooting's going to be great. The dribbling will be quite a bit of a problem, even though I've heard that tall, strong players feel decent in the game. The same thing happened last year, and then they started playing trash. Lewandowski as well is in a similar situation to Benzema. However, it doesn't... Actually, he will have a lot better dribbling. However, the fact that he has a 91 shooting, 94 finishing, especially at the start of the game with that new power shot feature or super shot feature, he's going to be a crazy card to have at the start because he just wind up those shots so much quicker than everyone else. I think he'll probably have the highest shooting in the game, and yeah, he'll be an incredible card to have at the start. Mbappe, look, 5-star skills, 4-star weak foot. We don't really need to go into it. He will be the best card in the game because he's got that pace, he's got the shooting, he's got the dribbling, and the passing even isn't that bad as well. De Bruyne, I believe, has had a pace downgrade, but the stats look pretty much the same to me. I think that's a shooting upgrade. I feel like he had 86 last year. 5-star weak foot. De Bruyne's always great as a box-to-box or as a cam at the start of the game. Whacker Shadow, he'll be a great box-to-box, Engine a great cam, and I think even if you put a Hunter, he'd be a good cam or even a striker if you really need a good attacker. Then we have Messi, arguably the GOAT by some, not for me, however I do acknowledge that he's great.
Didn't ask.
Took quite a hefty downgrade, however, he's still going to be incredible on the game. Probably, from what we've looked at so far, the second best behind Mbappe. Because he has that, I'm guessing that'll be the highest dribbling in the game, really high shooting, really high passing. The pace is a little bit low, but the acceleration is great, which is quite important if you're playing like through balls to him on the wing or anything. But I see this card as more of a cam than a winger. And with secondary positions, low work rates is a bit of an issue.
Oh! Ew! Dude! What the fuck?
I believe De Bruyne before had high work rates. I don't think we can look at the secondary positions yet, but low work rates is going to be hard. With instructions, I think he'll be a great cam. Obviously, he's Messi. Mohamed Salah looks like he's going to be a crazy card. The dribbling is cracked, shooting is cracked. He's practically Messi with pace. A little bit less passing. 3-star weak foot is a little bit of a killer, but I think at the start, with that 89 shooting, it's not going to make a difference really. We have Van Dijk with a pace upgrade. Looks to be a very solid centre back. Bad dribbling, not the greatest passing, but physical defending and pace is crazy. Over 80 pace on Van Dijk will be nuts. Going to try and speed this up a little bit. We have Cristiano Ronaldo.
Suey!
Oh, okay. Ronaldo's got 92 shooting. I think Lewandowski had 91, so Ronaldo has the best shot. Look, it's sad to see. This card's almost at the stage of fodder, especially with the balance. Like, it's going to be hard to use this card. Literally the only good thing about this card's the pace. The dribbling's okay, but I think balance just cooks the whole card, really. Yo, this man can only play striker as a target man. This is my GOAT, and sadly he's trash on FIFA. Courtois, it's a goalkeeper, 90 rated, deserved. Same with Neuer. Neymar on 89 with quite a hefty downgrade, to be fair. I believe he used to have 91 pace, 94 dribbling. I think the rest of the stats stay the same. So this card, once again, like every year with the 5-star is going to be really good. You're going to want to get a Hunter or a Hawk on this card. Hawk will be better for the shot power if it's the same in previous years. Physical, it doesn't matter, it's Neymar. You get him for the dribbling. Heung-min Son. I feel like he, alongside Neymar, should both probably be 90 rated. This looks like a really good card. I'd say the best position for him would be a striker or a cam. I don't like Son out on the wings as much because of the balance. You can see 76 balance, but the 5-star weak foot makes him a lethal striker. Other than Mbappe, he's probably the best striker we've seen so far in-game. Sadio Mane, another player who can play striker quite well. 4-star, 4-star. I'm happy to have him at Bayern. Can't wait to get my hands on this card, if I can. The pace, obviously with Mane, we know pace is always going to be good. The shooting is 83, looks okay, but he does have decent shot power and finishing. Passing's okay, dribbling very good, even the physical's not too bad. You can play this man on the wing or at striker. I wouldn't recommend playing him cam because of the passing. I'm assuming he'll have a secondary position as a cam and this, or as a striker. Oh yeah, centre forward. I don't know if those are final because I feel like Ronaldo should have left wing. Kimmich. What have they done to my boy? What have they done? I'm going to go on a quick rant here. 60 sprint speed for this card is an absolute disgrace. Anyway, I'm going to be using this card anyway, so the fact that he's fodder is going to be good because he'll be cheap. Harry Kane looks like fodder, to be honest. Like, the pace makes him almost unusable. Maybe with a catalyst, you could honestly, maybe with a catalyst you could see him as a cam or a centre forward with playing balls out to the wingers. Agility. I don't know about this card. I feel like it's an interesting one because the passing is quite good. That Kante, I feel like that's quite a big pace downgrade, but he'll still be great at the start of the game. Great dribbling, defending, and physical for a CDM. Passing's okay, shooting's trash, pace is decent. Like, we know he's going to be good. What's the stamina? 95. He's going to be running for the entire game. Erling Haaland, new Man City transfer. I mean, I feel like that's better agility and balance than he'd normally have. He's probably going to feel like an absolute tank in-game, which could be a positive or a negative, depending on how you look at it. 3-star, 3-star, though, does kill the card just a little bit. I mean, you can only really play this man striker. Marquinhos. I've heard he has a secondary position as a CDM, which I feel like he'd be better at as a CDM with a catalyst or an engine chem style than at centre. 89 defending for a centre back is good, but I feel like he could really shine at CDM this year. Yeah, Cancelo's looking very good with those stats for a left back. Ruben Diaz, not too good because of the pace. Ter Stegen's a goalkeeper, we don't care. Modric with an upgrade, fair enough. Now let's have a look if we can look at Bayern, because that's what I'm really interested in. Have a look at all the ratings. Yeah, so we got Neuer, Mane, Kimmich, who we've looked at. Muller, not going to be great because he's slow and clunky. Goretzka with pretty much Hullet gang except the pace. Oh, there we go, 78. Going to be very good at the start. Kingsley Coman, 5-star skill moves and 0-star weak foot. He'll be good. I don't think he'll be incredible just because the dribbling and shooting, the passing and the shooting isn't that good. Delit looks decent, to be fair. Whack a shadow on him. And my boy Gnabry with, I think, another pace downgrade. I mean, I still think he's going to be very good on the game because that shooting for a winger that's not like really high rated is quite rare. Alphonso Davies, probably going to be one of the best left backs on the game. Sane, yeah, he looks alright this year with the shooting, passing. Really depends on his weak foot. Luca Hernandez, very good for a centre back, and I feel like he's playing quite well right now, so he'll probably get quite a few upgrades throughout the year. And same with Musiala. Hopefully this can be the year where he finally gets a Future Stars card, because he is definitely a future star. We've already seen in Bundesliga and Champions League how well he's been playing. Koulibaly looks like he's going to be an absolute beast with that pace and that physicality. Robertson looks like a pretty good left back. Fabinho, he's always quite good on FIFA despite his pace. De Jong, wow, that's quite good for a box-to-box. I feel like he doesn't have the physicality to play CDM. Rudiger, probably up there as one of the best centre-backs on the game, to be honest. Vinicius Jr., I think everyone's seen like about 10 leaks about this card. He looks like he's going to be arguably one of the best attackers on the game as well. Sterling looks decent with a dead eye maybe. Alaba looks very good as well as a substitute for Rudiger if you can't afford him. Nkunku has 5-star skill moves. Probably going to be one of the best midfielders in the game if we can convert him to a centre mid hopefully. Or at least a can. And from what I've heard, he's got 5-star weak foot, but I don't believe it, so I reckon he'll have 4-star weak foot. Mahrez is always very good with the 5-star skills. Pedri, to be honest, doesn't look that good. The shooting and defending just makes him kind of useless. Jota, I think, is going to be very good. 83 shooting, 85 pace, 85 dribbling is very good for Jota. And especially, he normally has a 5-star weak foot. Acuna, if he's got a position change to a midfielder at cam, CDM, centre mid, he's going to be really, really good. Carrasco looks really good as well with pretty good pace, really good dribbling, 82 shooting and 80 passing. Problem is with him, he's often not the most agile in game because he is kind of tall. Fekir, another year where Fekir is probably going to be quite good. Just great all around attacking stats. Same with Depay, who's pretty much the same as Fekir. Although I believe Fekir will most likely be 4-star, 4-star, and Depay will probably be 5-star, 3-star. Niklas Zule looks, to be honest, he looks quite decent actually. With 71 pace isn't bad for someone as gigantic as him. Royce, other than the pace, looks quite good. I used him at the start of the last FIFA and he was decent. I have to admit, the shooting and everything else made up for his pace. Gnabry we've already looked at. Sad to see he's not like an 86 or something. Pogba, you look at the pace and the defending and think this card's a trash centre mid, but we know Pogba in FIFA, that 5-star skills is going to carry him. Bellingham looks like a very good starter, box-to-box centre mid. Probably going to be 4-star, 4-star, I feel like. Vlahovic looks decent. Pace isn't anything special. Dribbling's quite bad. Shooting is very good though. Grealish doesn't look too good with the pace. That looks like a pace downgrade to me. João Felix, as an 84 this year, looks very good. Valverde looks really good. He's almost Hullet Gang other than the shooting. Almost as in like 1 or 2 stats off. Reece James looks very good for a defensive fullback. Luis Diaz looks like he's going to be a great card. 84 rated as well, is quite high. Koundé does look very good actually. Same with Chiesa and Militao and Rudiger is going to be the best defensive partnership with Courtois in goals. I think Diaby does look good. Hazard, the burger merchant, similar to me. Pace lets him down. But the dribbling, he'll still be great at the start of the game, I think. Ranga, he actually does look quite good for a centre-back. Get a link to Quadrado. Mendy, he looks like he's going to be a crazy left-back. This man, Ousmane Dembele, with the crazy pace, 5-star, 5-star most likely, and decent shooting, decent passing. But I feel like he always has like 100 shot power. Epa Schlotterbeck, looks like a decent starter centre-back. I could definitely see him ending up in my team. Darwin Núñez, not very good. Just similar to real life, really. Cannot believe that man was compared to Haaland after one good game. Anyway, I've realised this video is extremely long. These are not all the ratings. Skill moves, weak foot, all that stuff not confirmed yet. So if you're seeing this and players that we haven't looked at in this have been released and I haven't looked at them in this, that's all that was available to me at the time. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video, which will probably be me showing you my starter team on the web app. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.